Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for March 14, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, the conflict in the Middle East has escalated, with the U.S. deploying the USS Tripoli amphibious assault ship to the region. This development comes amidst rising tensions between the U.S., Israel, and Iran, with both sides engaging in military actions against each other. The situation is becoming increasingly dire, with a growing humanitarian crisis in Lebanon. In another story, soaring gas prices are driving a surge in demand for electric vehicles. Industry experts predict that this trend could lead to a substantial boost in EV sales, potentially exceeding expectations. Gas price volatility, rather than a single spike, is seen as the key driver behind this shift towards electric vehicles. Lastly, we've been following the story of the U.S.-Iran conflict, where the USS Tripoli and its Marine Expeditionary Unit have been sent to the Middle East as part of ongoing military operations. The situation continues to unfold, with NATO defense systems shooting down an Iranian ballistic missile over Turkey and the U.S. bombing military sites on Karg Island. These stories are complex and multifaceted, but one thing is clear: the world is facing significant challenges, from conflict and humanitarian crises to shifting trends in the automotive industry. We'll continue to monitor these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then shall and know it's right now. Firstly, tensions between Pakistan and Afghanistan continue to escalate, with both countries accusing each other of targeting civilians. The conflict has raised concerns about regional stability, particularly as the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran unfolds in the Middle East. China has urged for a peaceful resolution, warning that the use of force will only worsen tensions. Secondly, the ongoing war between the U.S. and Iran has led to concerns about global energy markets, with the U.S. announcing plans to release oil reserves to stabilize prices. The conflict has also raised fears about potential drone attacks, with the FBI warning that Iran aspired to attack California in retaliation. Lastly, tensions on the Korean peninsula have increased, with North Korea firing several ballistic missiles into the Eastern Sea in a show of force against ongoing joint military exercises between the U.S. and South Korea. The situation is complicated by the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, with concerns about potential security lapses in South Korea and speculation about the relocation of U.S. missile defense assets. These stories highlight the complex and interconnected nature of global conflicts and the need for diplomacy and restraint to prevent further escalation. We'll continue to monitor these situations and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, a drone attack on Ukraine's Kyiv region has resulted in fatalities and damage to critical infrastructure, including residential buildings and energy facilities. This comes as Russia profits from the surge in global energy prices sparked by the conflict in the Middle East. Secondly, a key oil hub in the United Arab Emirates, Fujairah, has suspended all oil loadings after a drone attack and fire. The incident highlights the widening conflict in the Persian Gulf and its impact on the global energy trade. Lastly, we're seeing potential escalation in the conflict between the U.S. and Iran, with Tehran threatening to attack U.S.-linked energy facilities in the region. This has raised concerns about the safety and security of the region's energy infrastructure. As the situation continues to unfold, one thing is clear: the surge in oil prices is likely to continue, with significant implications for global markets. We'll be keeping a close eye on developments and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. So, what does this mean for investors? According to our experts, while the current market volatility is causing concerns, it may also present opportunities for long-term investors to buy into quality stocks at attractive valuations. A mix of private and well-diversified public sector banks could help investors navigate the current environment. Remember, as I always say, in times of uncertainty, it's essential to keep a level head and a keen eye on the markets. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. In our latest episodes, we've been exploring the intersection of science, technology, and human exploration. First, we delved into the fascinating field of astrobiology, where scientists are pushing the boundaries of our knowledge about the universe and our place within it. We discussed the latest discoveries that challenge our understanding of the cosmos and the potential for life beyond Earth. Next, we turned our attention to the tech world, where Elon Musk's AI startup, xAI, is facing challenges in its quest to develop innovative coding products. Despite the setbacks, Musk remains committed to his vision for the company, which includes launching AI data centers into space and colonizing Mars. Finally, we took a step back to appreciate the lunar cycle and the latest developments in space exploration. We discussed Neuralink's advancements in brain-machine interfaces and NASA's Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the lunar surface by 2025. As we consider the future of humanity in space, we're reminded of the importance of adopting a cosmic perspective, responsible stewardship, and environmental sustainability. These stories represent just a few examples of the exciting and complex issues we're exploring on the AI Daily Press. Join us as we continue to navigate the intersection of science, technology, and human exploration, and discover the infinite possibilities that lie before us. Now, for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First off, let's talk about the Big Ten tournament semifinals, where Purdue is set to face off against UCLA. Our model is predicting a high-scoring affair, with the over hitting in 7 of the past 9 Purdue games and 6 of the last 8 UCLA games. We're also looking at a close, defensive-minded contest between Michigan and Wisconsin, with the under-hitting in 6 of the last 8 Michigan games and 5 of the past 7 Wisconsin games. In addition to these matchups, we have a non-conference game between Florida State and Duke, which our model is predicting will be a high-scoring affair, with the over-hitting in 7 of the past 9 Florida State games and 6 of the last 8 Duke games. We're also keeping an eye on the Big East Tournament Championship, where UConn is taking on St. John's at Madison Square Garden. Our model is backing the Huskies to cover as 2.5-point favorites, citing their strong defense and recent winning streak. And finally, in the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers are riding a 4-game winning streak and looking to keep their momentum going against the Denver Nuggets. Our model sees value in the Lakers pulling off the upset at plus 130 odds, citing their strong home record and Luka Doncic's recent scoring surge. These picks are part of a larger slate of predictions from the Sportsline projection model, which has returned over $1,000 in betting profit for $100 players over the past 8+ seasons. As always, we want to remind our listeners to bet responsibly and within their means. The drama of athletic competition is what makes life worth living, in my humble opinion. Good night. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we looked into the disturbing discovery of avian flu outbreaks in Ireland and Northern Ireland, where over 50 wild birds have tested positive for the H5N1 strain. We spoke about the importance of responsible stewardship of the environment and the need for landowners to take action in removing dead birds suspected of carrying the disease. Next, we delved into a mysterious incident involving a Greek-flagged tanker, the Moran Homer, which was hit by an unidentified object while awaiting orders to enter the Caspian Pipeline Consortium terminal at Novorossiysk. Fortunately, there were no injuries, and the crew was safe, but the incident raises concerns about maritime safety in the region. Lastly, we explored a thought-provoking story from Turkey, where a horse named Tulay has gained international attention for her remarkable recovery after being rescued from a devastating flood. We reflected on the resilience of animals and the importance of human compassion in the face of adversity. These stories remind us of the intricate web of connections between humans, animals, and the environment. As we navigate the complexities of our world, it's essential to approach each challenge with empathy, wisdom, and courage. Join us tomorrow for more in-depth coverage of these stories and new developments from around the globe. May the road rise up to meet you, and may the wind be always at your back. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we've been counting down to the 9th Academy Awards, and we've got all the details you need to know. From the hosts and presenters to the nominees and performers, we've got you covered. Don't miss our coverage of the biggest night in Hollywood. Next, we shone the spotlight on 3 talented women who are making waves in the entertainment industry: Amy Madigan, Tiona Paris, and Zendaya. These exceptional actresses have captivated audiences with their outstanding performances, and we can't wait to see what they do next. And finally, we took a look back at some of our other top stories, including the latest news from the world of film and television. From new award categories to must-see movies, we've got the inside scoop on everything you need to know. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we took a journey into the natural world, exploring the wonders of the environment around us. From the unique organisms like lichens that thrive in clean air environments, to the debates surrounding the balance between renewable energy projects and preserving ecosystems, it's clear that our actions have profound impacts on the planet. In Oregon's Willamette Valley, a proposed solar farm has ignited a contentious debate among local residents, farmers, and experts. The project aims to bring renewable energy to the region but faces opposition due to concerns about its potential effects on land, wildlife, and community character. This story serves as a microcosm for the broader challenges in developing renewable energy sources while preserving our natural landscapes. Lastly, we celebrated a groundbreaking discovery in the field of organic solar cells. Scientists have developed a novel method called vacuum-induced interfacial compaction that significantly enhances the power conversion efficiency of these cells. This breakthrough could pave the way for more sustainable and efficient energy solutions, offering flexibility, lower production costs, and the potential to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. These stories remind us of the complex interplay between technology, nature, and human interests. As we move forward in an era where sustainability and innovation are paramount, it's crucial that we navigate these challenges with careful consideration and a commitment to responsible stewardship of our planet. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.